man. How y'all doing?
Hey, Noah, just looking back at the last game, how good was it to see JQ back on the floor with you guys?
Oh man, I can't even put it in words. First off because he's a leader, and then secondly just because how good of a player he is, talented. And the way he's a point guard. He's a veteran. He knows how the offense works. But even since he's been out, he's still been vocal. But we all been seeing him work so hard for the recovery on daily, whether it's the training room or in the weight room or even in practice. But it was a blessing to see him out there. So
one of the things JQ mentioned after the game was players taking constructive criticism better this season compared to last season. Just what have you seen from players kind of pushing each other, maybe compared to what you saw last year?
Yeah, no, I think we all understand the goal that we're trying to get to this year, and we understand that we haven't reached our potential yet. And so any criticism that comes, like nobody's taking offense to it. I get chewed out by coach all the way down to the freshmen, but it's all out of love at the end of the day and all out of the spirit of winning. So that's pretty much it.
On that note, all the freshmen you guys have, and obviously just a very new roster that you have, what has it been like kind of molding the guys who are still here with all the new guys?
I say it's been a process, but I think it's going good. In practice, our teams are split up. So in the game when we all playing together, and you got lineup like Mark and JB, the 2 point guards. They usually used to going at it in practice every day, but the more games we play, the more better feel we get for each other. So I think it's just a thing that'll come with time. But I think our off the court chemistry helps, and like I said, our mindset towards a common goal helps. We got players that can do a lot of different things. So what you do really depends on the other team and the matchup you have.
How valuable was that early road test at South Alabama on Tuesday, and just kind of facing some adversity late in the game, but still being able to come away with the win?
No, it was good because, part of sports is being able to win on the road. We can't be good at home and then not good on the road. But, I liked it. I knew some type of adversity would come. They had their fans there, their students there. And at the end of the game, when they kind of started coming back, we just huddled up and had to slow down. But I think it just shows, we go through adversity every day in practice. It's just about how you attack it. So.
Kind of on that note, just how much of a wake-up call was it, that rough patch at the end of the game, that like, hey, if we lose our focus, this can happen? And as a veteran, like, what do you tell the team at those moments, or maybe after the game, looking back at that?
There's no let up. You can't let up at all, especially in basketball. Team hits a couple threes, you foul a couple possessions in a row late. The game seems to get tight. You just got to keep doing what you're doing. You can't let up. You can't go into a passive mode because that's when you start making mistakes. So, they started pressing us. So we're going to take the easy baskets we could get from it early in the clock. Appreciate it.